Hello again, my friends, and you are my friends, and welcome to a very cold but jubilant Portman Road, following Ipswich Town 2, Coventry 1, Sky Bet Championship action. As always, hit the like button, subscribe. We've got some live reaction outside Portman Road. I'm starting with Phil Blundell, who got me in trouble on social media because I asked him, is that full time? He said, yes. I said, is it 2-0? He said, yes. And then just as I pressed send, it all went through. He went, oh, hang on.
It's 2-1.
It's 2-1. So we won't mention their goal. We'll bring Adi in for that. But what are your thoughts on this afternoon and 3 points?
I basically thought it was just job done today. I mean, so first half, absolutely looking well on top. First half, Coventry really couldn't get the ball off us. It was all one-way traffic. And really, we should have gone 3 goals ahead at half-time if Brody hadn't have missed that absolutely sitter of a chance, one-on-one with the goalkeeper, and he put it wide.
Yeah, a player of his quality, who obviously great assists for Hurst's goal, and a player of Broadhead's quality, you fully expect him to score there, don't you? Or at least hit the target. He did neither.
No, he didn't. He was a bit off sorts today. I thought his passing was a bit off. His movement was okay. When he was on the ball, he was all right. But I mean, it was just something about him today that just didn't click. It just didn't click. So tough on Brody today, but everyone else played well, especially Burns.
Absolutely. Well, talk to us about Wes Burns then. Was he your man of the match?
I thought Burns and Mass had a very good game in midfield. So did Chaplin. Yeah. Really, I'm going to say Burns' goal, contender for goal of the season this afternoon.
Goal of the decade. Hell of a goal. Hell of a goal.
Outside his right foot, the bend on that ball this afternoon, just landing just sublimely in the top left-hand corner of the net to make it 2-0 was absolutely awesome.
It was simply superb. Was he your man of the match? Was he?
Oh, it's a difficult one. I mean, if you were going to give man of the match to Burns this afternoon, you'd give it on the basis of that goal of the season contender this afternoon. And
because he got the corporate man of the match, didn't he?
He did, and it's now, I think it's 2 goals and 2. Burns is on a bit of a purple streak now.
He is, yeah.
Playing well.
Back from injury, real form.
From a shoulder injury. I'm going to say he came off later on in the second half for Hutchinson. I thought Town after the break wobbled a little bit, and then we kind of just fell flat. Yeah. Coventry made 3 changes at the break, came out, and it seemed to have worked for them in the second half as they grew in confidence.
They did grow into confidence.
Yeah, we were a bit, we were sloppy with our passing. Our movement wasn't as quick or as sharp in the second half, and we just fell flat. And towards the very end, Coventry got a penalty. They got a penalty about 10 or so minutes from time. But luckily for us, their player smacked the ball against the crossbar. It wasn't a penalty for me. It was a dive. There wasn't really any contact in it. He just kind of flopped over his foot. To get.
I didn't see the penalty. It's in like there was a few bodies in front of me from my position in the cobble stand. But it was given.
Yeah.
He then thunders the crossbar, but it doesn't really shake us alive, does it, Phil?
No, it doesn't.
We're still stuck in sort of second gear a little bit.
We just couldn't get out of second guess.
All right. One more thing before we bring Adi in.
Yeah, my one more thing this afternoon is I'm looking forward to the FA Cup 3rd round draw tomorrow lunchtime on ITV. Town are ball number 18 and Norwich City are ball number 20. And I had a nightmare about this about a month or 2 ago, that we would draw Norwich City in the 3rd round of the FA Cup.
That's a dream, mate. That's not a nightmare. Anyway, Phil, we appreciate you coming on. Go and warm up, all right?
Yep.
Look after yourself.
Take care.
Don't forget, we are partnered with some osteopaths. I won't tell you the phone number because I've forgotten it. The Pitfalls are live broadcasting there, Adi. I only phone them like multiple times a week, but Stowmarket Osteopaths, that's where I go.
Yeah, up the Stowmarket.
Up the Stowmarket.
You can't beat Stowmarket, the Stowmarket legend.
Absolutely. So, look, I was outside, Phil was outside. We didn't see their goal. Talk us through their goal from your perspective. Is it bad defending? Is it a good goal? What's your feeling on it?
No, it was a nudge in the back. He sort of went straight forward. It's a nudge in the back. Wolfie went forward. It came off him. and unfortunately, it's an own goal.
Okay.
Should have been a free kick. You know, that a blatant nudge in the back.
Fortunately, it didn't cost us today. Then, if it was a foul to stand it or should have been.
Yeah.
But the second half, is it a game of two halves in literal sense here? Because first half, Town red hot, fluid, moving the ball at their own will, their own leisure, their own free. Second half, almost as I said to Phil just there, stuck in second gear. How did you see it?
The last two actual games seem to be a game of two halves, as we say, because we seem to have got over that actual problem of conceding two goals.
Yep.
So we score the goals, and what goals they were, of course, absolutely, especially Burns. But the problem is that we sort of score them, but then it's. We come into the second half. It goes a bit sort of flat. We do laps of daisy, kicks and flicks and all that sort of thing. And I was saying,
maintain possession, didn't we, in that second?
Oh yes. We started actually to do it, but I actually said to my mate actually, who stands actually next to me. I said, I think we need another goal. To settle the nerves even more, but it was always coming. But I sort of thought, at last, I thought at last we are going to not actually concede. And what do? We do with that a goal, shove in the back, comes off Wolfie in the net. Should have been a free kick.
We've already heard.
It's so frustrating.
It is, but you get the 3 points. There's stuff to build upon, when they've had a penalty crash off the crossbar and you've conceded late on, it can feel a bit like a let off in that instance.
Oh, absolutely.
Another day it could have been 2-2, etc. But it wasn't. Town have won. Continue to find momentum, the positivity. The league table certainly is something to really look at with love and adoration. I'm going to ask you the question right now, Ailey.
Yes, mate.
December the 2nd. About 5:20 in the evening, I'm going to ask you the question. I want you to answer it truthfully and honestly.
Yes, mate.
Are Town getting promoted this year?
On sort of performances that we are actually doing, on sort of on the games that we sort of thought were going to be actually difficult games, no reason why not.
Love that. Let's know in the chat.
Undo it.
Get your comments flying in. I can see them there. I'll come to them if I can. But we absolutely love the chat that we've got there flowing in with some comments. Ailey, before I bring in Matt Phillips, who probably is also just as cold as we are, man of the match from you tonight and why?
Massimo played well on there. I do sometimes have actually problems actually seeing it actually whether it's Massimo or I forgot his name. Morsey. Absolutely Morsey. Oh dear, my brain is gone. It's getting too cold out here.
You've got ice freeze.
Yeah, it's a cold, mate. But seeing that goal and I'm hearing what a lovely little curve that had. It has to be the mighty Wes Burns.
Love it. Appreciate you. Look after yourself.
All right, cheers.
All the best, my man. That's the Stowmarket legend, Ailey Croucher. Giving his man of the match to Wes Burns. Mr. Phillips, come and warm yourself up with a lovely microphone. I've just asked Ailey the question. I'll ask you the same one. Our Town get promoted this year, Matthew Phillips?
It's looking like that way at the moment, isn't it? Where is everybody? Where's the proper supporters who are always here? Where's Moss? Where's Colin? Are you here, Ollie?
It's too cold for him, mate.
Too cold for him.
Look, we've got to... There you go. Well, let them know. Let them know in the chat.
It was great, wasn't it? And everyone, we debated last night, was it going to be a tough game? I thought it wouldn't be. It wasn't particularly. And then you saw Groundhog Day with the Millwall game as the second half of Coventry.
Yeah.
And then we've given the goal away at the end. Don't worry about that. The game is won. Own goal? Brandon Williams' own goal?
A foul, says Ailey Croucher.
Yeah, it looked like Sims pushed him to me. But, yeah, job done. Brilliant. Absolutely fantastic.
Second half performance, first half performance, chalk and cheese, miles apart in quality.
Yeah, but you're consolidating. Yeah, it feels like the job's done almost. So you're consolidating the league, aren't you? You're just trying to retain what you've got, which maybe Ipswich. I don't know if it suits some of the mindset of the players because they're so attack, like you say, chalk and cheese, so attack-minded in the first half. Second half, you're trying to protect the lead, and it turns into a training game.
Yeah.
And then invariably, you are going to give away half chances. That's what they in fact scored with at the end, didn't they? But look, we got away with one, I suppose. Missed the penalty. Hit the bar.
The bar's still rattling, I think.
How did you get attached to that, or was it straight onto the bar?
From my angle, I can't tell you. I don't know. It looked like it hit the bar straight away. I'm sure the chat might be able to tell us. I've been seeing it back.
Again, so week is a long time in football. Everyone was disappointed after West Bromwich last week. So we've actually now got 6 points off 3 games, 2 points game average.
Yep.
Looking great.
Massimo gets a yellow card today.
Yes.
I believe he misses Middlesbrough next week.
Okay, so Jack Taylor will come in.
I would put Jack Taylor in.
I was thinking, a lot of people have been saying about Jack Taylor playing further forward, haven't they?
Yeah, I saw it today.
And you saw it today. I was thinking that. I mean, look, Taylor seems to get his opportunities in these away games, doesn't he? So they've pushed Middlesbrough hard today. Middlesbrough have pushed Leeds hard today. Yep. Phil tells me they had a player sent off as well.
They did, yep. He'll be missing for next week, whoever he is.
Yeah.
I don't know who he is at the point in time.
Yeah. So
but obviously, no Massimo away at the Riverside. That's a big disappointment because it's his old team.
Yeah.
His experienced player, a senior player, a player that really makes us tick, particularly away from home, I feel.
Yeah, I agree.
Despite I agree with you that Taylor gets most of his chances, or he's got some of his chances away from home. So it's a big loss. But that said, on the other hand, you've got 2 other players coming through without yellow cards today. Wes Burns and one other that name's escaped me. Apologies. But so
we'll discuss this more on the show tomorrow. But does everyone think that Wes Burns goal was goal of the season so far?
Goal of the decade, isn't it?
I mean, just the vision of Chaplin to get the ball out to Leif Davis.
Yeah.
The ball then goes across back over to Burns, and then the outside of his foot. I mean,
look, listen,
what's the goal?
You won't see a better goal at Portman Road until the Champions League semi-final. About 5 years
yeah, you're dreaming of, aren't you? Yeah.
You just don't give a shit, all right?
Yeah.
Until we're playing Barcelona in the semis. Like,
yeah.
We can dream, right?
I
joke, but it's a great goal.
And Broadhead should have scored as well.
Yeah, I was saying to Phil, a player of his quality.
You'd put your module on hitting the target, wouldn't you?
Hitting the target at least. Yes.
I was already up celebrating.
Yeah.
But
that sort of sums Tan up in a way, because he started well, played in Hurst for a great first goal. George Hurst get across the defender and then sliding it in. Really cool finish. Then he has that miss, and then he sort of has that. He goes off the ball a little bit, Broadhead, in that.
Yeah, he did. Yeah. And well, you've seen that. That's been the criticism of recent times, hasn't it? And people sort of saying should Harness maybe play, but he's got the magic. But yeah, ordinarily you'd have thought he'd have scored that.
Connor Chaplin quiet today for you?
Yeah, other than the pass out to Davis that led to the single goal. But look, he had a great game in the week, didn't he? The opposition do scout him. They do. Some teams don't know how to keep him quiet, and some don't.
Sure.
Millwall couldn't keep him quiet, and Coventry probably did an okay job with a good manager. But yeah, brilliant. A little bit disappointed at the end. It felt like the cloud of the own goal had gone over Portman Road a little bit, but we'd led for 90. It was 2-0 for 94 minutes.
96 minutes, wasn't it?
Yeah, up until then.
They scored there because
it was really great to see. I think Kieran tried to cajole the crowd back into it because he went over to Blue Action. It was proper fist pumping.
It was a strange atmosphere today, was it not?
It
was really good in point, but really flat and everyone feeling the cold. I mean, how many lads you got on?
3.
3. I've got 8.
With my new thermal gloves.
I've got 7.
He's got 7.
I'm tougher than you lot.
I've got 2.
Well,
I've had thermals.
I did say to you in Essex coming up, it was foggy.
Yeah.
And then it descended,
you
didn't
it
it?
with you. Right,
it was a bit eerie, wasn't it?
Take it back to Essex with you now.
Yeah, I will.
I don't like fog. And neither do we in Oxford either. Let's not go back there again.
Oxford Gate.
Man of the match.
I would say it was hard really to pick a man of the match because I don't think anyone really stood out as an individual performance. But I would probably have to give it for Wes for the finish. But then I could easily say that I think the pass that Chaplin made to start that move was a game changer in itself. I mean, because we were already doing the little triangles, but to actually see the vision and come in and actually loop that ball to the left, I thought was fantastic. But yeah, I'll give it to Wes for the goal. I thought it was fantastic.
Talking of triangles, they're elite triangles, yes or no?
I've not had one in for years, so no.
You're terrible.
I'm not really a big cheese fan.
Matt. See him live tomorrow at 1:30 on Talking Town.
Hopefully it'll be warmer.
Hopefully it will be. Yeah, you'll be in your house, mate, so just turn the heating on.
I'm off to the station. I'll see you later.
Look after yourself. I'll bring Josh in. Josh, bring the iPad with you. We'll try and get a flavour of what everybody at home is feeling as we round up the show. Josh, first of all, talk us through your thoughts this afternoon. What are you thinking? What are you feeling?
Dominant first half. Again, a massive drop off in the second half. And I'm getting annoyed we can't keep clean sheets.
Yeah, but if you win in the game, does it really matter?
It does, kind of, because you've got goal difference to think about. And it could come down to that.
If you're winning, no matter what Leeds are doing,
Yeah, I know,
you still
but
have that cushion. Don't you?
It's
I hear you.
just
I hear you.
Especially the last few seconds as well. The last couple of times.
Yeah.
Hit Millwall and now today. It's just annoying.
Ben Moore, Ipswich 2, Fog 1. Norman McKenna just said the Burns goal is his favourite ever Ipswich goal. Is it your favourite ever Ipswich goal, Josh?
Sure, it might be. It might be up there. Jack Taylor's was up there though last time.
Yeah. How can Jack
It's
Taylor
it's between those two for sure.
Certainly is. Look at this team. Look, a magical moment team. Chris McTaggart, does this mean the Dapo third or fourth striker? Looks like he'll be out in January. Obviously didn't come on again today. He brought on Jackson instead.
Yeah, I mean, we've all seen the drop off and the Dapo comes on for Hurst. So
Very true.
Change the song, man.
yes, he probably is. I'd get rid of him personally, but
Trevor Amos, if that pen had gone in, it would have been a nervy ending again, but it didn't. Happy days.
yeah.
Very true. Ben said, I've said before, Morsey and Mass take up some of his positions, and O'Hare had so much space every time.
Not this again, Ben.
Yeah, well, there you go. You were there with him, by the way. You were also.
I didn't say it, but
No, oh, I see.
I didn't.
Fleeing the scene of the crime, are we, Josh?
In a way.
Sorry, Ben, you're on your own there, pal.
In a way, he's not wrong. They are.
But you weren't right.
They
either.
are similar.
Yeah, but he weren't right.
He's
either, was
also
he?
not. He's
Anyway,
wrong and right. But
who's your man of the match?
I'm going to go Mass. I know people are going Burns, but I'm going Mass.
As it's Christmas, tell me why.
It was just superb in the middle, to be honest with you.
I can't even sing that. I'm
Interceptions,
a talented host.
interceptions, carrying the ball, taking it around players. You know, I know I want Jack Taylor to start, but Mass is hard to drop.
Well, Jack Taylor should well start next week because obviously Mass is suspended for Borough, I believe.
Yeah, he is.
So you will have that, or it'll be a Dom Ball, Disco Dom situation.
Oh, I hope not. Jack Taylor should start in there.
He should. You're right.
Williams is suspended, I too believe.
That'd be a tough place to go. But regardless, Town have won.
Yep.
At Portman Road
Again.
for the second time in a week. 6 points out of 9. Hot on the tail of Leicester and those Foxes, and keeping Leeds at bay.
Yeah.
I have been your host, the Gov. See you tomorrow at 1:30 for Talking Town. But until then, stay warm. Have a great Saturday night and look at that league table because it's a thing of absolute beauty.